What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Michael. I'm a driver for Sweet Express. If you're the first time viewing this channel or you just found this video randomly, if you're thinking about joining Sweet Express and you found this video looking for more information, link down in the description box below will be an 8-month review video I did for the company, talking about pay, equipment, miles, etc. If you're interested in that type of information, it'll be linked down in the description box below. Go check that out. Also, if you want to get in touch with somebody from Sweet, I have the name and phone number to the recruiter for Sweet Express. His name is Nick. He's an awesome guy, very easy to talk to, very helpful, answer all your questions or something that this video may not talk about or that video may not talk about. He's a guy you want to talk to, super friendly, super easy to talk to. His name and phone number, like I said, will be linked down in the description box below. But anyway, the point of this video, we are running another load. Currently, we have just arrived to our pickup location. We are in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, right outside of Trenton, New Jersey, kind of near Philadelphia, at the Morton Salt Plant. And we're picking up a load of, you guessed it, Morton Salt. That's going down to Loxley, Alabama. It's about an hour-ish outside of Mobile, so we'll be down there towards the Gulf. Never been down there, so this will be interesting. I haven't really run down that way too much. I usually run out west, but anyway, yeah, we're getting loaded right now. We just got back into a door. We're getting loaded right now. About an 18-hour trip or so in front of us, so we'll do a lot of running today once we're done running. We're fortunate because it's only almost 9 o'clock in the morning now, so we'll get a lot of running during the daylight hours, and yeah, we'll do the rest of the trip tomorrow. We'll get parked up. So yeah, enjoy the video, and let's get through this journey together. Let's go. All right, y'all, we have just finished getting loaded. It's about 9:15 right now. 18-hour trip in front of us. Let's get it going. Be in either of the 2 left lanes. Little update time. We just crossed over from Delaware into the state of Maryland. We're on 95. We just jumped off and came over here to the TA in Elkton, Maryland. And well, we're gonna do a quick 30-minute break, but I figured while I was here, let's get our scale ticket. We got good numbers, didn't have to slide tandems, so that's always a plus. We're about 38,000 pounds, I believe the weight of the load is. So rule of thumb is if it's over 40, you should scale. I mean, you should always scale your loads regardless if you're not sure, but with experience I kind of know that anytime, you know, I'm around the 40,000 pound or heavier, you know, weight, I should always check, you know, just in case I gotta scoot the trailer tires up or back, you know, whatever. So anyway, we're good there. So I'm gonna finish up my 30-minute break. We got 15 minutes left. I'll grab a little something to eat, and we'll keep it hustling the rest of the way. We have a little over 7 hours left to drive, so we'll get as far as we can get today and do the rest tomorrow. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys a little bit. Y'all, little update. We drove a couple hours, but we are now at the Love's in Stewart's Draft, Virginia, right off 81 over there. And we're gonna fuel up. We're not real low, but I was getting a little groggy, so I want to get a little something inside. Maybe like a soda, I don't know. I'm trying to avoid that stuff. But anyway, you know, we'll fuel up, we'll top it off, because do a lot of running yet. Drive for another 3 hours and then tomorrow, so. But anyway, yep. So we'll fuel up and we'll keep it. Alright, y'all, that'll do it for today. We ran it just about as far as we could. I have about 3 minutes left on my clock. I got out of the screen, so I can't show you, but you take my word for it. We're in the Petro in Glade Spring, Virginia. We're in Southwest Virginia. We're about 25 miles or so from the border of Virginia and Tennessee, so we're down at the bottom. So we did a good run today. I think we got less than 10 hours to drive tomorrow. Yeah, 9.5 hours to drive tomorrow, so that's pretty good. Good dent, and then we'll get all the way to where we need to be tomorrow. So yeah, so next time we'll talk to you guys, it'll be the morning. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We're getting ready to start our pre-trip inspection and get this day going. It's about 6:45 a.m. here. Reviewed all my logs. It's blitz week, so make sure we're doing thorough inspections, and we're reviewing all our logs here. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but you know, it's blitz week right now, so.
Please drive to highlighted route.
And we have 9.5 hours to go today, so without any further ado, I'm gonna get started, eat a little something, let's get this day going. Y'all, update time. We have just crossed over into the state of Alabama. We are here at the Welcome Center right off 59. Gonna take our 30-minute break. Drove about 4.5 hours. We got about 5 left to go, so we're roughly about halfway done or so. Beautiful day, great day, nice and early yet. It's 11:30. Well, I think we just crossed in the Central Time Zone, so that's gonna change. But yeah, we'll arrive to the truck stop right around the corner from our delivery, nice and early. We'll get a spot and we'll be ready and first thing in the morning. So love days like this, man. So far so good. Knock on dashboard. So now I'm gonna get a little something to eat, get out, stretch, and yeah, we'll keep it hustling. Well, it's going too well, man. I had it too good for too long. I knew I shouldn't have said anything, but I fucking jinxed it just now. I don't know if you can see it, but I just fucking blew apart this tire. It looked fine. It looked like this one this morning. I check all my tires, obviously, too, because it's blitz week, and this fucking thing just let go. I don't know really why or what happened. I didn't see any debris or anything in the road. Almost lost this mud flat too, but thankfully that's still there. So just called Sweet Repair. They got me a location. So they're looking into seeing who they can call out here to get this repaired, because there's no real truck stops or anything around. It's the first thing I looked. But it is what it is. So put my triangles out and hope the DOT officer doesn't come and give me an inspection. I mean, could it really? Who knows? Oh boy. Alright guys, update time. We just got finished up with our man Taylor. Thanks again for all your help, buddy. He was quick and easy, cool guy to talk to, real friendly. So now we're getting ready to roll again. Got 3.5 hours to go and 4 hours left to drive. So we gotta get hustling here. So without any further ado, next time I talk to you, hopefully I'll be at the Loves in Loxley. All right, y'all, we have made it to the Loves in Loxley, Alabama. Shouts out to Austin, my boy, who used to work here, holding it down. Now on the other side of the counter, holding down the big K-Dub. But yeah, we have made it. Just did our post-trip inspection. I just saw something interesting that I'm going to show you guys in a minute, but how many miles did we do today? 637 miles, so good mileage today, good mileage. And yeah, we just got done, like I said, our post-trip inspection, but I want to show you something that's another good reason to always do pre and post-trip inspections, especially during Blitz week, because there may be things that you, or in my instance today, the technician that worked on my truck, may have missed. He did replace the tire. Everything's good as far as that is concerned. But come over here and we can see a piece of tire that is caught on the inside of our axle that I had no idea was even there. Now, when we finished our tire repair, you can kind of see it right there, it's kind of dark in here. When we finished our tire repair, I just hit the road and gone because I was running low on time and I had to get here for a delivery for tomorrow, so I didn't even check. Shame on me, but I just assumed, like every other time I've gotten repaired, that everything was fine. But lesson learned, man. Now, if a cop would have seen this, thank goodness they didn't. I mean, we traveled 3.5 hours with this thing like this, and I mean, it could have caused more damage to the trailer or just a reason for a DOT officer to pull us over, but we caught it. Miraculously, we caught it. So we were going to get rid of that guy, and then I'm gonna go get a shower, something to eat, and go to bed. So anyway, next time we talk to you guys, it'll be the morning delivery time. So until then, good morning, guys. It is the next day. We are getting ready to roll here. It's about 6:40 a.m. Central, so we got to be there at 7, but it's literally across the street, so it'll take us like 5 minutes to get inside, hopefully not even. So I'm gonna head out of here in a minute. We're gonna do a little walk around inspection and make sure we're all straight, and then we'll get to our delivery. All right, y'all, we have arrived. We have just got backed in and checked in. We are just waiting to get offloaded here. Then we are heading to our next pickup. Our next pickup about 300 something miles away, because all the freight in the south, as some people or some of you might know, kind of hard to come by going back north. So but it is what it is. I don't care. We get paid those empty miles, just minus the first 50, so whatever. Going to pick up that load. I believe it's dog food, and it's going to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, up in the Poconos, so right near where we live, so that's good. Delivery for Friday. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, update time. We have left our delivery Ace Distribution Center. They took forever. It is now, you know, like 10:15 Central Time. So we were there a little over 3 hours. We had a 7 a.m. delivery. I was backed in, I don't know, it was like 7:10 or so. There's a discrepancy with the paperwork. The communication there was unclear. I thought that they, like the drivers around me, I was watching the other drivers around me, the guys were just bringing out the paperwork to them, and nobody was bringing mine out, and I could tell I was empty. I looked at the weigh scale behind my towel over here, and it was reading just about 0, so I could tell I was empty, and I felt obviously the forklift movement in and out of there. So, but I saw the red light, so I was waiting, and so I walked back over to the receiving office. I tell them, I said, hey, do they bring out their paperwork to you? And they're like, yeah, they'll bring it out to you whenever they're done. So I'm like, okay, I go back and wait. Another like 40 minutes goes by, so this time I call them on the receiving phone number that they had, so I could get into the gate, because it's under a lock. That's under a lock gate. You have to call and check in, and then they'll open the gate for you to come in. Anyway, so I call that number, and I'm like, hey, I'm in 132. Like, where's the paperwork at? She's like, oh, you can come in and get it. So I'm like, what? Oh, keep a long story short, so I ran over there, ran back into the receiving entrance, and got my paperwork. So now I go to close my doors, and there is salt, like rock salt consistency, all over the floor of my trailer that wasn't there before. So they must have punctured a bag or something when they were unloading it. That may explain why they took so long, but they didn't even attempt to clean it up or nothing. They just left it on the floor in there. So now I have to leave the premises, go across the street back to the truck stop, and then sweep my whole trailer out. So now fast forward, it's now 10:15, and I'm finally done. And now we're heading to our next pickup, which is 5.5 hours away. So we'll see how this all goes. Just one of those things that happens out here sometimes where you just gotta kind of deal with it. Annoying as hell and wasting your clock, but it is what it is. You can just control the best that you can control and just leave bad reviews for other people later on. So anyway, we'll talk back with you guys when we get to our pickup. All right, y'all, we have made it to our new shipper in Red Bay, Alabama, about a stone's throw away from the Mississippi border on the northwest side of the state. We just got backed in, slid our tandems to the rear as requested, and a gentleman here is going to get us loaded here. We'll be out of here shortly. We have about 5 hours left to drive, so I'll probably do like 4 hours and change or so by the time it's all said and done, see how far we can get. Right now I'm going to do my trip planning. I got my 30-minute timer set because we have to show 30 minutes legally for our loading. So once that alarm goes off, then we can roll out of here, whichever comes first. And yeah, that'll be it. So yeah, we'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. All right, y'all, we just finished getting loaded, slid our tandems back to where they need to be. About 30,000 pounds. Just did our depart shipper. Paperwork's all signed, ready to go, and we are pulling the hell out of here. 14 hours, 46 minutes, aka 15 hours, and we have 4 hours left to drive. So without any further ado, let's go. All right, y'all, we have made it to a Love's. Probably one of the bigger Love's I've ever seen. It has 188 spaces. Jasper, Tennessee, just over the Alabama border, just before Chattanooga. So we drove like 3 hours and 40 minutes or so. We got 24 minutes left, but I ain't going no farther, fuck it. And so we'll get out to our post trip right now, get some sleep, and run our full 11 tomorrow, see how close we get. But until then, we'll talk to you in the morning. All right, y'all, good morning. It is the next day. We just got some fuel because we were here. Got a scale ticket, and I had to get a McGriddle because I am an absolute slut for McGriddles. Them should slap harder than your mama. But anyway, like 12 hours or so to drive today. Obviously we only have 11, so we'll get as close as we can get, and that'll be it. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. See, now this is living. Backed up as far as you can see. Miles on end.
I heard it's 2 cars on fire at the top of the ridge cut. Right there at exit 184, or mile marker 184 rather.
Been driving for like 20 minutes, dude. What the fuck? Best thing to do in this situation, take yourself out of drive, put yourself on duty so you don't eat up your drive clock. Find a way around. All right, y'all, update time. We are here at the Love's in Meadowview, Virginia, just north of Bristol on 81 here. Stopping for a 30-minute break. Drove about 4.5, 5 hours or so, I think. Just stop here for a 30, grab a shower. I could have took a shower last night, but I didn't feel like it. So fuck it, I'll do it right now because I do what I want, and that's the end of it. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna stop, get a shower, do our 30, and then we'll keep it hustling, see how far we get. Another one of those situations.
Going on the south side there.
Another one of those situations where you got traffic. If you're just sitting,
I think they were still locked up.
put yourself on duty or anything but driving. Save your drive clock, man. Finally done with the day. Oh man, we made it. We got about 2 hours left to drive, well, to get to our destination, but we are out of drive time basically. Let's see how much time we have left. Yeah, 19 minutes. I could have gone a little bit further, but I didn't really feel like it. This is close enough for me. I don't like to get this close down to the bottom of my drive time. So anyway, we have made it to the Petro in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Right here, the 81 where it meets 76 there. next to 11, all that other shit. Yeah, it's like 400 spots here, but I still had trouble finding a spot here, but luckily I got one. Didn't have to make one or anything like that. So yeah, we'll do our 10, do the rest of the trip, and yeah, hope for the best. See what happens. Talk to you guys in the morning. Morning, guys. It is the next day, TGIF. Getting ready to make our delivery today. So we have about a 2-hour drive to get to our delivery. Unfortunately, it's not scheduled till 7 p.m., but I'm not fucking waiting around all day on a Friday to make the stupid delivery. So I'm gonna get there early and see if they'll take me off early. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna sit there all day and waste my goddamn clock and have the PC home, or I get my trailer unloaded early and I go home early. So what's the worst that could happen? Either one of those. So anyway, right now I'm gonna head over across the street to the Blue Beacon. Yes, I realize that it is raining, but you don't have to, but I like to get my truck washed once a month, and this is the, we're not in a particular hurry today, so I have the time to do it. At least it'll be cleaner. The front end's all covered in bugs and shit, so it'll look a little bit better. And I haven't gotten this trailer washed yet, so that's our plan. Run over there, and plus it probably won't even be that busy because it's raining out, so probably nobody will be there unless it's a couple washout guys or whatever. But yeah, we'll get it. We'll get the truck cleaned, and then we'll head up there, and then we'll probably sit there all day and waste our clocks. So wish us luck. Here we go. All Blue Beacons should be like this. There. So check this out. We got one lane in front of us, one lane to the right of us. And I don't know if you can see it, but to like over top of that Lily truck in front of us, there's a washout lane. So there's a third lane over there, but there's nobody really in it at the moment. So we're all just waiting for regular washes. But there's 2 regular wash lanes, and then there's just a wash out lane for the guys with the reefers. Pretty cool. All Blue Beacons should be like that, dude. It would, kind of get things moving a lot quicker than normally. Alright, y'all, update time. Worst case scenario, so we have arrived here at our destination, but because my appointment is not until 7 p.m., the earliest that they can take me is 4:30 p.m. and it's not even 11 o'clock yet in the morning, so kind of fucked here. So I mean, it is what it is. This is the best I can do instead of just sit around all day, but I could have sat around all day and did nothing, or came up here, tried, maybe got in early, but didn't happen like that. So I gotta wait now. So now I gotta go find a truck stop around the corner or something. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Update time is now 11:16, 11:15. We made it to the pilot, about 15-20 minutes away. So here we will sit for the next 5 hours till we can leave again. This really sucks, but it was the gamble that I took, and as with gambling, sometimes you don't always win. So here we will sit and wait, and until we get to go back there and sit and wait. So this is where we'll be. Talk to you guys a little later. Alright, y'all, update time. It is now 5 o'clock. We got back here at 4:30, got checked in, got an actual door this time. What we had to do is we had to back into set door, drop the trailer. Trailer's right here. Door 89, you still got the green light because we just dropped it. It was a little bit difficult though, because we were in between the 2 trailers. It wasn't super tight, but the problem was that this red container right there, right in front of me, it's pulled away from the door and a lot closer than a regular trailer would be if it was pressed against the door. So if that makes any sense, there's a gap between the back of the trailer and the door, so it was hard for me to kind of see when I'm doing my backing maneuver to like get around it right, and it was kind of hard to judge. And plus, this guy, as luck should have it, was right in my fucking way when I was trying to get back underneath it. So I had to like fix myself after going at it like 3 times. I had to reset myself, and when I did my turn to like set up myself to back into that door, I had to get real tight. So you know when you're going straight, you make a right, or you turn the wheel right, and then you bring it back left. Well, I had to do that very quickly, so I was barely pulled away from the left-hand side to like make, anyway, to keep a long story short, it was just one of those days. Of course it's fucking pouring down raining, because why wouldn't it be? This guy's in my way, that trailer's pulled out too far. Oh, it's just one of those things. But we're here, 5 o'clock. I want to go home, but I can't because I have to wait for this fucking dog food to get off my trailer, and then, you know, obviously get signed out, checked out, and get the hell out of here. But who knows? Anyway, we'll talk to you guys a little later once we're all done. All right, y'all, we have just finished up at Chewy. It is 6:15, slid our tandems, got our paperwork, closed the doors. We're rolling out of here. Next time we talk to you, we will be at the car. Wow, look at this fucking shithole. Holy hell. This place is a fucking dump. Anyway, we've reached that point of the video where it is now the end. We reached the car. There it is. Pull the car out, put the truck in. God, this place is horrible. It just rained too. It's such a mud hole. But it's free, so I'm give fuck. So it's whatever. Pull my car out, put the truck in, take my shit out, put it in the car, leave. Anyway, if you enjoy this kind of video, be sure to like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you want to tell me what color socks you're wearing or what your cat's name is. I don't care, or anything in the video that I could do better, you want me to do better, or you want to ask me a question about. I'll also link in the description box below. I think I already talked about this, but the 8-month review video I did about Sweet Express. If that's why you're watching the video, you want to learn more information, it'll be linked down in the description box below. 8-month review video I did, talking about pay, miles, equipment, etc. All the information you would like to know. I'll also leave down in the description box below the name and phone number to the recruiter. His name is Mr. Nick Caputo Jr., one of the nicest guys out there. Very friendly, easy to talk to. If you have any questions or concern, or you want to get into one of these trucks with me, call him up, see what we can do for you. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, God bless, be safe. Peace.